He has 7. Nobody near Barnes. Off target with the open look. Here is Whiteside. He's covered by Iguodala. Throws it up high.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Read each other so well, it's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish, just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Iguodala. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. From deep, and that's going to be a travel.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right, a terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Lee with the ball. Wade picks him up. They grab their own miss. Jacks up a 3. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist from David Lee.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And here we go. Warriors running again. And here we go. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Warriors shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Lee kicks to Barnes. And the 3 off target.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Dang. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
He'd have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now here is Bogut, guarded closely. Passes to Barnes. Gets a very good look and converts. Barnes has got 11 points in the quarter.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Here's McRoberts. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. Pairing up the backcourt, Napier and Wade. And it's Whiteside in its center. McAdoo misses. The Heat shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Here's McRoberts. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now the Warriors moving it up. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here's Napier. He kicks it to Whiteside. It's stolen by Bogut, and the whistle blows. He decides to foul intentionally for some reason.
I'm not sure why you would foul right there. I mean, that's obviously not the smart thing to do, so a mistake there.
That drops. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets. Well, Luol Deng was supposed to have a lot more help in Chicago as they got healthy, but injuries struck once again, and they were forced to ship Deng off to help in the next rebuilding project. First time Deng has ever played in a different uniform.
All free throws good from Luol Deng. And Luol Deng, Clark, one of only 5 Bulls in history to play in a 10th year with the team, the 4th leading scorer in their franchise's history.
And Coach Thibodeau called him the glue of the team, the Velcro guy. But despite everything he meant to the organization, his free agency weighed heavily. He refused a significant extension offer, so they felt they had to go in a different direction.
Well, the Warriors taking strides to enhance their player development. They bought a D-League team and moved it to nearby Santa Cruz.
And that team actually played in the D-League Finals in the championship game, lost to Fort Wayne. That's enabled their younger players, though, that D-League team, to practice with the NBA teammates, and that's got to be a positive.
And Holiday, here we go.
Well, the big thing for the Warriors, they've done a good job the last couple of years creating a culture of work. Players sticking around in the summer, the younger players working hard, working together to get better, and it's really affected the organization in a positive way.
And yet, guys, despite the investment the Warriors have made in player development and buying draft picks, they're still looking for more consistency from their bench guys. Work to be done there.
That's 2 turnovers in the last 3 minutes. Those are starting to add up, guys.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Livingston dishes to Bogut. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Whiteside, and airballs the triple. That one was way off. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him, you know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
It's a big high pass and goes in. Bogut's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Wade passes to Deng. It's tipped. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. Livingston kicks to Holiday. Nice D from Deng.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Here's McRoberts. The 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Wade for 3. Warriors with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
McRoberts dishes to Whiteside. Fades back. Can't hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Holiday. There's the triple. Good. Holiday's got 9 points here in the second half.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down. I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent 3-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Miami's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's McRoberts. Can't connect from short range.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
That free throw, no good.
A new-look lineup for the Miami Heat this season. The big 3 of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh is no more. Certainly not what the fans hoped for, but we'll see what this team can achieve this season with the new group. They'll be energized a bit. Obviously, they'll miss the brilliance of LeBron. They'll be hungry to prove they can still get it done.
Here's Wade. To the right side. Pulls it up. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Barbosa's shot is off.
He's normally a really big threat from long range. Struggling right now. He might need to mix his game up a little bit.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And the Warriors making a change here. Lee's checked in. Dang with the bucket.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Lee goes in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Steph Curry. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the results.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Miami's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final. Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Count it!
What a shot.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half. That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Holiday goes in. This is to Livingston. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Warriors the rebound. And the jam by David Lee. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Assist from Wayne Wade.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. And the shot is good.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Outside Dang. Barbosa with it. It counts.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just kept catching fire when I'm open.